My name's Caden.
We're Kids on the Farm. Today, you're going to learn about chickens.
Go ahead and grab your chicken. Caden, sit there.
It's not.
Just grab it. Yeah, it's on. Go ahead.
Here's the chicken.
What's her name? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. What's your favorite part about chickens?
They lay eggs. They lay eggs.
Can you tell us more about chickens?
So, as they want to have fertilized eggs, the rooster pecks at their back feathers, and then they are fertilized.
And if an egg is fertilized, what can happen with it?
It will hatch.
Possibly. If the hen
Lays on it
and nests with it.
and hatches it.
Very good. What else can you tell us about living on a farm and chickens? What do you like to do with their eggs?
Cook them,
Do you do anything else with their eggs?
scramble them.
Hard boil them.
So you like to eat the eggs. What about with your extra eggs?
Sell them.
Sell them.
And how have you done with that?
Good. So this chicken is actually the only one in her group
In that color.
in
Correct.
the color.
What color eggs does she lay?
Usually white.
It's a kind of a cream, aren't they?
Yeah, cream.
What color eggs do your other chickens lay?
Usually brown.
Go check that real quick. How many eggs do you usually get a day?
Either 7, 8, or 9.
7, 8, or 9. And how many hens do you have?
9.
9 hens.
1 rooster.
Sorry about the little pig in the background. It's obviously not getting what it wants from its mother. What else can you tell us about your chickens?
So they have talents, and their wings, as you don't clip them, they could fly on an easy gate and fly up.
And they usually have lots and lots of feathers.
Yes.
Do you
keep
remember,
them warm.
what's this part of the chicken called?
The crest.
That's the top. Point out the crest one.
This is the crest.
And the bottom is called the wattle.
Waddle.
Good. What do your chickens like to eat?
Fermented feed.
They like fermented feed.
Fermented.
How do you ferment your feed?
We put water in it, and then we let it grow.
You let it sit?
Sit down and
For
grow.
how long?
1 day. So this chicken, some people trim their beaks so they don't have pecking issues. And actually, there's something called the pecking order, and when a new chicken arrives, you have to do it just right or they'll peck each other and begin a huge war.
Very good. So when we got our hens, how did you establish a connection between the birds and the different flocks?
We kept them apart.
We kept them apart.
How did we do that?
We put the new ones inside the house and the old ones outside the house.
But we left
The gate.
in between.
The
So
gate
they could see each other.
Very good. And this let them get used to each other. Did we throw them all into one big pen at the end of the day then?
No, we do it for a couple days, and then one goes in at a time, and then another one, another, and another.
And how did your hens feel about each other? Were they pretty good?
Yep,
Did they get along?
yep.
A lot.
So how many hens do you have?
9 and 1 rooster.
Very good. So you have 9 hens, and you get on average 6 to 9 eggs a day, which is pretty normal. How often does a chicken lay an egg?
Usually they take
Don't.
a couple minutes out of the box when they get out of their house, their little sleeping time. They usually take a while, and then they lay their egg.
So how many eggs a day does one chicken lay?
1 egg.
1 egg a day.
If you're lucky, you could get 2.
If you're lucky, but I don't think that happens very often.
Except for on my hands.
Now with your eggs, do you just take them in the house and crack them right away, or do you do anything extra to keep your food safe?
The computers.
It's okay.
Actually, we put them in the containers and then freeze them.
What do you do with the egg, though? Do you take it in the house and put it right in a container?
Yes. We wash it first, though,
Very good. And why do you wash it?
because there could be germs on the outside.
And where do eggs come from on the chicken? It's okay, you can say it.
The chicken's butt.
Right.
Yeah.
They have one chute, and it's called the, I'm going to say it wrong, cloaca.
The cloaca.
And that's where everything comes out. All the poop, pee mixture, and the eggs come out the same hole. So it's important that we always wash our eggs before we use them so we don't get sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was somebody asking a question.
So this chicken is actually the one that has, I like to call it, some chickens, I like to call their eyes fire eyes because they look red. So their eyes grow big and then they grow small.
Very good.
And you should always feed your chickens and water them.
Yep, always do that.
Because
Always.
we
Just like
went inside the chicken coop today. I did to try to feed them and water them. I mean to let them out, and they started trying to peck my feet.
They were
And
really
they
hungry.
flew on top of their thing that holds them away from.
Aside from food, what else do your chickens like to
They
eat?
flew up.
Grass, because it has, well, it has a lot of water. Water, fermented feed, and the regular feed.
Okay. What about bugs? Have you seen your chickens
Yes.
eat anything special?
Yeah, bugs.
What else is there? What did you catch the other day and feed to them?
Grasshopper.
Have they eaten anything else? The toad they ate?
They eat toads as they get lucky.
But we
And
try to take those away, don't we?
we try to take the toads away because that's a big meal for them. But they like big meals.
Are there any other questions that you have about chickens?
Well, actually, its ears you can barely see because
Maybe you can get it closer to the camera here.
right
Keep her head turned. There you go.
right there, all this fluff is an ear.
Very good. And her nostrils, can you show them her nostrils?
And where she breathes from is right here.
I don't know if she's going to let you do it. All right. Back up and give him some space. What else would you like to tell the kids about kids on the farm?
Well, this is one of the best chickens we have ever had, right, Mom?
And
Right.
you should always alert about danger from your chickens. Coons, weasels, rats,
What predators do you have to protect them from? That's a question.
coons,
Rats,
rats,
foxes, and what else?
Any predators that they would have. What about somebody that smells? Skunks?
Skunks.
Yeah.
Badgers.
Badgers.
What's that white fish?
Or weasels.
Weasels.
There you go. Alright, why don't you put your chicken down and tell everybody what they have to look forward to with Kids on the Farm for the next video.
You're gonna. Okay, good. Next Kids on the Farm, you're gonna look forward to baby piglets.
And tell them to check out your YouTube channel.
Check our YouTube channels. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.